Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back. Worst F1 YouTubers out there. Anyway, welcome to F1 24, where once again the Hookster will be starting at the back.
Oh. Hello. Everyone says, "Oh, that looks so much better. Just keep it like that." Hello. Ah, shut up. Right, put that down now. Hello everyone and welcome back to a Hookster Talks. It's 18 minutes past 9 on a Thursday evening. Yes, so Thursday evening. We are still in the Formula 1 world, still reeling from the shock news. I can't remember when it was now. Yesterday, was it? Day before? I don't know. Of Christian Horner, of course, unceremoniously being sacked from Red Bull Racing after 20 and a half years. 20 and a half years, of course, started in 2005, or at least Red Bull started in 2005, of course. They had David Twet Coulthard as one of their drivers. Oh yes, everyone saw Red Bull as a bit of a joke when they first entered F1. I have to say, a little bit of a joke. I didn't think they were going to perform very well at all, and of course here we are with the results 20 years later. Of course, not so good this year, but the results in the past certainly do speak for themselves. Anyway, here he is, everyone's favourite bear. Bum 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 bum. TB the bear, TB the bear, TB the bear. Now TB the bear's been on holiday this week, ain't you, TB? Yes, he says. Yes. Where'd you go, TB? He went to London. He went to London town. Yeah, London town. Where they all talk like that. Cobber? Yeah. No, that's Australian, isn't it? I don't know. But they all talk like that because they talk Cockney. Yeah, Cockney. All right, mate. Yeah, all right. Yeah. All right. Well, I go to the foot of my stairs. Well, I go to the foot of my stairs. Yeah. They all talk Cockney, geezer, don't they? Yeah, Cockney. You had a really nice time, didn't you? Yeah. Where'd you go? You went and saw Big Ben, did you? Yeah? How much that cost? 50 quid. Bum bum bum. I've already done that joke on my Discord, so go check it out. Yes, this is for my YouTubers. My YouTubers. Anyway, the Lewis Hamilton fan club is here, aren't you, TB? Yes. Lulu! Lulu! He did well, didn't he? He did well. Everyone was bashing him up and beating him up and saying another failure, but he did well, didn't he? He came fourth. Where was his teammate, Charles Leclerc? Where was he? Spinning off in the gravel. Spinning everywhere, wasn't he? Yeah, and absolutely hopeless. So I think Lulu do well. Well done, Lulu. Yeah, well done indeed. Well done indeed. Let's put TB down there, where he belongs. Hello, old git, says Paddock69. Well, hello to you. Hello to you. He says, I think a bit of Spice Girls is due. When to become one. Now, what they should have done is they should have kicked out Helmut Marko as well, because that chump should have gone years ago. I mean, how old is he, for Christ's sake? He's got to be in his 80s, surely. And he's just a PR disaster, that bloke. He really is. Every time he opens his mouth, all the Red Bull PR executives have to reach for their checkbooks because it's just ridiculous. Yeah, get rid of Helmut Marko. Jesus. He's reaching Bernie Ecclestone levels of incompetence now, isn't he? Yes, Bernie Ecclestone levels of incompetence. There you go. There you go. Hello, Pinal Pessy. Welcome to the stream. He says, congratulations to Nico Hulkenberg on finally getting his... Yes, well done to Nico Hulkenberg. Well done indeed. And I understand from some people in my YouTube comments when I was questioning whether he had a contract next year. He has got a contract. In fact, he's got a multi-year contract with Audi. So he will be in the Audi. And as I said to them, imagine if Audi did a brawl next year and Nico Hulkenberg was one of the drivers. Imagine how magical that would be. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm just surmising. But imagine if it did. Oh my goodness. Yes, that would be fantastic. Really would. Fantastic. I'd love to see that. Love to see that. We need another Brawn resurgence from another team. That's what we need. Maybe next year it'll be Red Bull. Yes, I don't think so. I don't think so. Get Jerry Halliwell on this all season's rubbish. Yes. Yes. Let me have a look at something quickly. Here we go. Here's a list, everyone, of all the Spice Girls songs. Yes, this is what we need, isn't it? Yes, let's see how many of these we can connect with Christian Horner. Horner can't spice up his life. When one become none, yes. So we got, of course, the classic, To Become One. Ah, now this one is definitely not for Christian. Ain't no stopping us now. Yeah, that hasn't aged well at all, has it? Baby Come Round. Bumper to Bumper. Christmas Wrapping. Denying. Ah, now that's a classic Spice Girls song title, isn't it, for Christian Horner? Denying. There you go. It was in Spice World the movie, apparently, in 1997. I did unfortunately sit through that once. Spice World the movie, yes. Yes. I lost that little part of my brain. It's never recovered, but there you go. We've got Do It! Do it! They did do it. They got rid of him. They said, here's the door. Please shut it on the way out. Please shut it on the way out. Feed Your Love. Okay, let's move on from that one. Just get down with me. Get down with me on WhatsApp so I can show you me little tinky winky. Me little tinky winky. It's like all these song titles were just made for Christian, wasn't it? Absolutely made for Christian. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes, said Red Bull. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my goodness. Headlines. Yes, that's what Christian's been making this week. Headlines. That was on the greatest hits of the Spice Girls. There you go. Holla. If you can't dance. Oh, Christian, this is getting from bad to worse. It really is. If you want to have some fun. On WhatsApp. Yes. Allegedly. Wow. I can't believe it. I mean, all the signs are there in the Spice Girls song titles. I don't know why I didn't pick it up before. It's all there. It's only rock and roll. Yes, it is. The lady is a vamp. That should be Tramp. Last time, lover. Let love lead the way. Love thing. Mama. Move over. Move over. Yes, there you go. There's another one for Christian. Move over. That was also in Spice World in 1997. Yes. My strongest suit. Naked. Oh no, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Never give up on the good times. Well, unfortunately, Christian has given up on the good times because he has now been re-employed at Red Bull. He's still working for Red Bull. I'd just like to clarify that because I heard this earlier. He's only still there at Red Bull while they get rid of the red tape. Enormous amount of red tape has to be gone through. Christian's got so many fingers in so many pies at Red Bull that it's going to be a hugely difficult task to actually get rid of him. So they've got to make sure that legally it's all done properly. So he's been asked to step down. He is at the moment still employed by Red Bull, but once everything is sorted, how I understand it is that he will be leaving Red Bull. He won't be taking a lower position in Red Bull. He will be leaving the team. But this could be months down the line. It could even go as far as the end of the season before he eventually leaves, because as I say, he's got so many fingers in so many pies in the Red Bull family that it's going to be a huge task. But he has stepped down. He is doing a minor role, but he's not going to continue to stay in that minor role. As soon as everything's been sorted out, he will be leaving Red Bull. That's what I heard today. He will be leaving Red Bull. Oh, wait a minute! I got a message, because we were supposed to have a guest, but let's have a look. Oh, in a bit, says our mystery guest. In a bit. In a bit. Right, let's get back to our Spice Girls songs then. He's a wannabe team principal. Yes, he is now. Hello, Mr. Rugawa. The stream, he says later, Horner. Yes. One of those girls. Oh, this is. The jokes are just writing themselves tonight. They're just writing themselves. One of those girls. Yes. Now, something I want to look up, because I just saw this before I came on here. Apparently, the reason he got sacked is because something to do with Drive to Survive. Some kind of court case going on with that. I'll have a look at that in a minute, because that's the first time I've heard of it. Well, it would be, because I never watched Drive to Survive. So, yeah. But we will look at that in a minute. But first, we've got to go through the... Josh is taking forever to come on, isn't it? Yes, he is. Yeah, Josh is taking forever to come on. He is, yeah. Yeah, he is. Outer Space Girls. Oxygen. Nico Hulkenberg. Needed that, yes. Oxygen. Power of 5. It's the power of 0 now. Right back at ya. Saturday Night Divas. Here's another one. Say you'll be there. Unfortunately, he can't say that anymore because he won't be. No. Sleigh Ride. Something kind of funny. Yes, there is definitely something kind of funny about what happened to Christian Horner. Definitely something kind of funny. Spice Invaders. There it is. Here it is. The immortal classic. Spice up your life. Yes. That's what he did on WhatsApp. And now he's got the sack. Ah, dear. Step to me. Stop. Stop right now. Yes. Stop. That's Christian Horner's new theme song. He's got it on his phone now. Stop. Take me home. Oh, no, Daddy wanted to. Tell me why. Tell me why. Yes, tell me why you sacked me. Tell me why. Why? Why? Time goes by. Breaking news. Lance Stroll Coolroom DQ has been postponed due to bad weather in England. Yes, absolutely. Too much. Oh, yes, I love it. Viva forever. Voodoo. I expect Christian has probably got his own helmet Marco Voodoo doll right now, and he's probably sticking pins in it as we talk, as we speak. Yes. Bastards. Bastards. Walk of life. Wannabe. Wannabe. Well, they did make a lot of records, didn't they? I can't believe this. Wasting my time. Oh, no. Please. Please. Weekend love. And who do you think you are? There you go, everyone. A list of Spice Girls song titles, which I think over 75% of those could be attributed to Christian Horner right now. We've got some unreleased ones as well. A Day in Your Life. A Day in Your Life. Angels. Go, go, go. Oh, this just gets worse. Go, go, go. If it's loving on your mind, go on WhatsApp. Image and likeness. Overnight. Pain proof. 7 days. Song for her. Spice is back. Strong enough. Too hot. Treasure. And woman. Fantastic. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 songs they didn't release. That's 14 songs that our ears were saved, everyone. Yes, they saved our ears because they didn't release those 14 songs. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. It's just so unfortunate that they released all these. But there you go. What can you do? Spice Girls. Yes. Wow. Does it say how many? Because I don't want to count them. I don't want to count them. It doesn't say how many. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48 songs were released by the Spice Girls. 48 songs. Wow. I think I remember reading that's pretty similar to the Beatles, because everyone thought that the Beatles made hundreds and hundreds of records, but they didn't. They didn't. And you can actually listen to the whole of the Beatles back catalogue. I think it comes in at 13 hours and 6 minutes or something. That's it. That's the whole entire Beatles catalogue. 13 hours and 6 minutes. Amazing. 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 Josh of the Week incoming, yes. Right, let's have a look at this blinking Christian Horner and Drive to Survive court case. Oh, this is good. This is GB News, everyone. Yes. Our greatest news channel in the UK. Not really. Oh, look, it's quite appropriate that they've actually used the thumbnail image that I used in my video when I said, look at Christian Horner's body language. Look, there it is. And they've used it. Father of woman involved in Christian Horner's sexting scandal delivers emphatic verdict on Red Bull sacking. The father of the woman at the centre of the Christian Horner's sexting scandal has broken his silence to support Red Bull Race's decision to sack the 51-year-old. Red Bull axed the Britain as team principal with immediate effect on Wednesday morning, bringing an abrupt end to the longest-serving tenure in Formula One history. The energy drinks giant confirmed the departure and appointed Laurent Mekies as the new CEO of Red Bull Racing. Red Bull has released Christian Horner from his operational duties with effect from today, Wednesday the 9th of July, and has appointed Laurent Mekies as CEO of the Red Bull Racing team, announced in a statement. Is that it? Is that it? I thought there was more to that. Hang on, I just saw a comment down there. Jack Dempsey says, I do hope we have seen the last of Whinging Spice. Oh my goodness. We've got another one from Trump fan reform. This is going to be good. Hurty word person like that Horner is sacked. Vindicated little female dog. Horner go and enjoy those millions and watch Red Bull fail. Okay. Wowzers. Okay. Those comments look like they're horrendous. Oh, wait a minute. We got some. Hang on, I got some messages. I'll be back in a minute. Right, let's get back to it. GBB's home of gammon propaganda. Yes, indeed. Lol, the skit would go something like, I was once one of the absolute greats when I was younger, then Will F1 Gaming came and you know things went downhill from there. Ba-bum bum. A little like Alonso's career decisions. I reckon Trump fan reform is a wife beater, don't you think? Yeah, he sounds very impressive. I think the name possibly gives it away. Oh, hang on, I'm getting more messages. Right, so one of my friends actually, Lionel Petty was talking about the other day, Jeff, who used to be in the Elite Racing League, has actually been doing me some pictures with TB the Bear. Yes, TB the Bear, and he's just sent me another one. I'm going to show it to you in a minute because he's just going to join me on the stream in a moment. So we will see him when he comes in, and I'll show you the picture. Yes. Yes, I know. Lionel Plessy asked where he was, and he's still about. But as I say, he's done the unthinkable, lads, and he's got married. Yes, I know. I tried to warn him. But it happened anyway. So yeah, I know. It's sad. It's really sad. But what can you? There he is. There's Mr. Dotson. Mr. Pinal Pessy, Jeff was just asking about you a couple of days ago in my YouTube comments, saying where is that guy? Where is that guy? He said, where is he? And here he is for you right now, live in my stream. I said that. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. Sorry about that. I had to leave a huge delay because I just lost internet connection. Everything just failed. I saw my output suddenly go to 0, so I just stopped for a minute to hopefully make sure that it reconnected again, and thankfully it has done. So hopefully we're back on again. I think we are. Tell me if I'm back on, everyone, and then I'll continue. My OBS tells me I'm back on, so hopefully everything's going. We demand Josh. You'll be lucky. He's probably watching that. I don't know what it's called. That band. What's it called? Lottery Losers. I don't know. Can't remember. Well, you got me instead of Josh. There you go. See? Yes. Yes, you are. Unfortunate. Oh, thank you. See, this is what I just love about doing these things. The fandom, the connection that I get from you guys out there. You know, it's just it's a beautiful thing. It really is. It's a beautiful thing. You know, I come in here and all the lovely support that I get from all of you. It's a beautiful thing. And I've just got to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really, thank you. Yes, don't forget to like and subscribe. And my PayPal's always open. Dear. Yeah, you're back, Overlord of the UK. Thank you very much. Right, okay. I don't know what happened to my internet there, but it has recovered, fortunately. Damn you, Virgin Media in the UK, cable. How dare you cut me off in the middle of my prime. The middle of my prime. Okay, that may have been 1986, but you get my point. So anyway, stop waffling, Hookster, and get on with it. So Jess been making me some TB themed pictures. We had let me show the other one a minute. Hang on, before I go on to the latest one, because that I made you. Yes. Let me go to the other one a minute. Now I've shown this on my Discord. Yes. I've got a Discord now. Yeah, it's a Discord. So I've shown this on my Discord. So I have got another one, but I'm going to save that. Yes, I'm going to put them in there in dribs and drabs. Okay, dribs and drabs. But this is TB. This is TB on his holiday in London. London. Yeah, look at London. Look at it. Look, it's TB. Look at that. Yeah, standing next to Big Ben. Insert your own joke right there. I'll let you. There he is, standing right next to Big Ben. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, he didn't see Keir Starmer, our current President of the United Kingdom. No, he didn't see him. He didn't see him. But he did see Big Ben. Yes. And I'm not doing that joke again. I've done it twice already. But there he is. TB in London. London town. London town. Yeah, London town. It's AITB. Yeah, it's all right. We know it's AITB. Thank you. Right, let me just make myself bigger for a moment. That's what she said. TB for Prime Minister. Yes, absolutely. I agree. TB for Prime Minister. Hello. I've lost the other one. Where's the other one gone? I've lost the other one. You just sent me. There it is. Right, here he is. There he is. And this one is TB. Yes, and there'll be plenty more AITB coming. Nice one, Jeff. Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. This one is TB with Carmen Jordan. Yes, it's the Carmen Jordan clear mode. Look at that. Look at that. Carmen Jordan with TB the bear. Fantastic. Fantastic. It's like a mirror. It's like a mirror image. Look, mirror image. There's the real one, and there he is with Carmen Jordan. Carmen Jordan. Yes. Did you like being with Carmen Jordan? She's got nice boobies. I don't know if we can say that on stream, but I've just said it, so it's too late now anyway. But okay, whatever. Yes. Were you a happy bear? Oh, let's calm down, son. Calm down. Jeez Louise. Whew. I'm not seeing this happy since Lewis Hamilton won the last World Championship. Just calm down, my son. Calm down. Oh my goodness. Let's have a look and see if his little penis has got bigger. Is it? Oh, it's still there, but it's only tiny. It's only look. Can you see it, everyone? Look, it's there. It's little peen. I don't think he's got one. I think he's lying to me. I'm sure that's just like a little. It's like a little seam. Yeah, there's no pit. I'm sure there's no. You're lying to me, aren't you, TB? You're lying to me, aren't you? That's not what Carmen said. Okay, whatever. What happened to Nicole from the F1 2010 all season? Yes, what happened to Nicole? I can't remember. Didn't I end up killing her with a chainsaw or something? I know it went very, very horribly wrong. I think during the 2011 all seasons. I can't remember. But I just seem to remember a chainsaw was involved and her head was cut. I don't even want to go into it, to be honest. But yeah, I'm sure it was something like that anyway. That's what happened to Nicole. Yeah, I should bring her back. I'm sure if you just stick her head back on, she'll be fine. Yeah, she'll be fine. Piastri scrubs off 112 miles an hour behind the safety car. Yes. Hey, Dave. Yeah, that was Nicole, wasn't it? Hey, Dave. Great win last race. Great win. Hey, Dave. We got some, what was it? We got some teams interested in you or something. I can't remember. Hey, Dave. Great win last race. Great win. Thank you, Nicole. Even TB gets more. Ah, dear. Yes. Yes. That was a very clever way of getting explicit content on my channel as well. Well done. Well done. Even TB gets more kittens from Carmen than I do. Yes, that's right. I haven't got any kittens. No, I never get. Nobody sends me kittens. Unbelievable. Plant says, I'm on to 2011 now in the all seasons. I think you said something about the HRT being the worst looking car on the grid. How dare I know, how dare me. Yes, that was a beautiful car. Beautiful car. Nicole, I finished 21st for Christ's sake. Yes. That HRT from 2011 was a great car. It had excellent sponsors such as This Could Be You and This Is a Cool Spot. I remember those. Yes, indeed. Well done. The HRT. Basically, they didn't have any sponsors, so they just made up names to put where the sponsors should be. Because there was a serious lack of funding from the Spanish team at HRT, or as I call it, the Hormone Replacement Therapy Special. Yes. The Hormone Replacement Therapy Special. And also saying Pastor Maldonado is the greatest Formula 1 driver in the history of the world ever. What about Christian? Yes, what about Christian Clean? He was the greatest driver in the history of the world ever. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And we're back in a second. I'm just going to thank Jeff on Facebook for sending me Carmen Jorda. But yes, look out for more AI TB the Bear coming soon. Okay, Jeff's phone's dying, so he can't continue. I know the feeling, Jeff. I know the feeling. HRT would still be around if they employed Lord Carmen. Yes, they would be. I don't know why she wasn't in charge of that team, you know? Why she wasn't in charge. Spanish team. I used to call them the Hormone Replacement Therapy team because That's basically what they were. Old and shit. But yeah, they should have put her in charge. Yes. Team principal. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Get rid of that clown man who's currently taken over the job at Red Bull, because they're going to get rid of him at the end of the year. We know that. It's just an interim role for him. I'm sure it is. I can't see him staying there. And yes, Carmen Jorda, Red Bull team principal. I can see it now, lads. I can see it now. Just think what a magical situation that would be. Wowzers. Wowzers. And, of course, she's very, very, friendly with Maxi Boy Verstappen, so I hear. Not friendly like testicles friendly, but, friendly like, hello, how are you? Oh, I'm fine, how are you? That kind of friendly. Yes, so that would be great. She'd be a great team principal at Red Bull. Wowzers. I've got to go from the stream. It was great to be back for this little time. I'll have a few more TB related picks coming soon to the Discord and the next stream. Yes, thank you, Jeff. Keep them coming. We love the TB AI. It's like Top Gear had fake sponsors like Penston Oils and Larson's Biscuits. Yes, I remember those. Well, it wasn't called Penston, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. Right, hang on a minute, because our special guest is taking his sweet ass time to turn up. 27 minutes ago, he said in a bit. How long is 20? How long is in a bit? I'm sure it's shorter than 27 minutes. He's not even on Facebook now. He's gone. That's it. He's run away from me. They just can't handle it. They just can't handle it. They really can't. He's run away. Right. What's okay. Right, Mr. Paddock69 has sent me a F1 calendar. So here we go. Here's his F1 calendar. Oh, look. I'm doing it. Just give me a minute. I'm on here for nearly 2 hours. There's plenty of time. Show everyone my calendar. Hello, Mr. Polish Eddie. Welcome to the stream, sir. He says, hello there, oh mental one. That's definitely me. Use the most recent one I sent. Oh, God. Bloody hell. I tell you, I'm like a puppet on a string these days. Like a puppet on a string. Right, I was just about to do that one. Now he says use that one. Right, here it is. This is Paddock69's F1 calendar. Here it is. I'll read it out. Top of the pop style. At number 1, it's Australia's Albert Park. At number 2, it's Malaysia at Sepang. Number 3, it's Japan at Suzuka. And number 4, it's Korea in Yin Yang, couldn't give a damn, modified. Track number 5 is China at Shanghai. Track number 6 is India at the Buddha circuit, modified once again. Track number 8 is Morocco at Casablanca, his own design. Coming in at number 9, it's Spain with Ricardo Tormo, modified. Track number 10 is France at the Paul Ricard circuit, modified once again. Yes, coming in at number 11, just outside the points, it's the United Kingdom. Yeah, that's us all over. At Silverstone. Track number 12 is the Netherlands at Zandvoort. Track number 13, of course, it's the classic Spa Frankie Champ circuit. Yes, the immortal classic, which hopefully will be on the calendar for the next 254 years. Yes, that's how I understand the contract is working at Spa. Yes, it better be, otherwise I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Any time there's not a Spa championship, that's it, I'm out of here. 14 is Poland at Krakow, own design. My goodness. 15 is Austria at the Spielberg Ring. 16 is Italy at Monza with a rotation of Imola. Wowzers. The track number 17 is at Greece. Yes, Greece. Home of Dimitrios Kostas. I can't remember his bloody name, but you know the one. La 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 la. Saving all your love for me. I can't remember how it goes, but you know the bloke. You know the bloke. Yes. Yes. They kept him off Top of the Pops for so many years. No, not years, but months. Even though the song was at number 1. And then finally they relented. And they let him on. And oh my God, this went down in history. Went down in history. I'll get that in a minute. Anyway. So it's a rotation with Monza and Imola. Oh, sorry, I've already done that. 17 was Greece. 18 is Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, how we love you so. Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. 19 is the classic USA Cota. Oh, rotated with the Indianapolis road course. I like it. I like it indeed. 20 is Mexico, the Auto Hermanos Rodriguez circuit. That's a mouthful. That's what Christian Horner said. Allegedly. 21 is Argentina at the Juan Manuel Fangio Street Circuit, own design once again, and finishing off the season, a classic 22 round championship. I like it. I like it. It's Brazil at Interlagos. Yes, Interlagos. Fantastic. So there you go. There's Mr. Paddock 69's F1 calendar. Piastri and Norris are two pool players playing pool, but there's only black 8 balls. True. Magny Cause is better than Paul Ricard, to be honest. True. Let me see if I can find that bloke I was talking about. What was that song even called? Well, it wasn't called that. Oh, what was it called? Anyone knows what I'm on about? Please put it in the chat. Plynal Pessy, I need you. What is it called? What is it called? Dimitri Desi. Oh my love for, but I don't think this is right, but come on, no. No, it keeps giving me Whitney bloody Houston. I don't want Whitney Houston. Oh, this is gonna annoy me now. This is gonna annoy me now. What was it called? Come on. Oh, I've lost it. I've lost it. I've lost the plot. Seriously. Imagine going through that calendar on F1 Championship Edition with all the preview videos it had. Yes, that would be fantastic. Oh, I wish I knew what that bloody song was called. 80s. '80s.
It's the O2 summer sale. Pick up the Google Pixel 9 and save up to £750 from under £27 a month. Plus, roam freely in the EU up to 25 gig. O2, essential for living.
Oh shit. I'm playing adverts here. Sorry. Turn that off. Oh, I can't find it. I can't find it. Right, here we go. Back to the chat. Here it is. Right, this is Paddock 69's Poland circuit. Here it is. Let me know what you think about that in the chat. Krakow. It's a great name, isn't it? Krakow. Okay, so I'm going to visually break down this track now properly and in a very professional way so you can exactly see what it is. To me, that looks like a young lady bent backwards. You can see there's the bit of her spine where she's bending backwards, and those are the nipples. There's the nipples there. That's her sort of. She's got a funny head. But she's bending backwards. There's her behind. There's her bottom. There's her legs, as you can see. She's bending backwards, and there's the nipple. That's how I see the track. I'm sorry, that's how I see it. Yes. Hello, Matthew D'Souza. Welcome to the stream. He says, "What do you think about Oscar's pastry?" Well, I think he's a very good driver. Unfortunately, last couple of races he's kind of annoyed me slightly because a little bit of brattiness has come out. I didn't agree with what he said at Silverstone when he said this is not fair and you should let me go past Lando, because the incident that happened during the race at Silverstone had absolutely nothing to do with Lando Norris, absolutely nothing at all. So I was a little bit annoyed at him for saying that. I know he's trying to win a world championship, but let's face it, so is Lando Norris, and as far as I know, there's no number 1 or number 2 in the McLaren team. They've mentioned that before. I remember Zach Brown said, no, there is no number 1 and number 2. They are racing equally. So why he would even say that is a little bit strange to me. And something else he said in the last race, I can't remember what it was now, but just irks me a little bit. But anyway, don't forget, of course, he's managed by Aussie Grit himself, Mark Webber. Multi 21, Seb. Multi. So I'm sure he's going to knock that out of him. Pretty sharpish. Yes, he'll knock that out of him. And he'll be back. I don't know if you knew this, Matt, but I think I said this last week. His family, his mum and his dad, I think it was mainly his dad, put up 6.5 million, whatever it is, pounds, dollars, rubles, whatever. They put up 6.5 million, I'm going to say dollars for his first season in 23. Yes, put up for that. Now, I understand, if I remember rightly, he only signed for about 6.5 million. So he basically drove the whole of 23 basically for nothing. If he was paying his dad back, or whether his dad just wrote that off as a business expense. Who knows? It's all big business, so we never know the full story. But yeah, if that wasn't the case and he had to pay his dad back that money, then yeah, he basically drove the whole of 23 for nothing. You know, just enough to live on, keep you in Cornish pasties, and that's about it. Did you get that? Did you like that? Pasty, yeah. Anyway, that was it. So yeah, that was very, very strange. So yeah, apart from that, I think yeah, he's a good driver. I've yet to see him really battle aggressively with someone sort of like Max. I'm waiting to see that because I really do want to see whether he's got the chops to be able to do that or not. At the moment, the jury's out. I'm not quite sure whether he has got the chops to do it, but we will see. So I've yet to see that. But yeah, he's a good driver. I think at the end of the season, it's pretty sure he's going to win it unless Lando overtakes him, of course. So yeah, I'm sort of fair to middling with him at the moment. We will see what happens. I think he could turn out to be another one of those good drivers, not a great driver. A good driver, but not a great driver. But you know, if he wins the championship at the end, he still deserves it, I do believe. So yeah, we will find out. But yeah, overall, impressed. But if you can just stop a little bit of that brattiness coming out, then I think he'll do okay. Can he cook the pastry again? Yes, indeed. Can he cook the pastry again? What do you think of my circuit, Polish Eddie and Matthew D'Souza? There you go. Polish Eddie. Come on, lads. He wants an opinion of his circuit. Are you still out there? Hello? Hello? Is there anybody there? Knock once for yes. Or twice for no. That's no. Next race is important for Piastri. If he loses his head after the last race, Norris will get stronger. This is true. This is very, very true. Yes. He's reaching that sort of turning point where it could go either way at the moment. Don't forget the points now are very, very close between him and Lando. I'm just hoping, Matt, that Lando doesn't win the championship. Because I've said so many bad things about him. I'm going to look like a right turnip at the end of the season if Lando wins the championship. Just go back and look at some of my thumbnail titles for videos with Lando in, and it's just I can't remember what they were now. This is why Lando's never gonna win a world championship. That one could come back and bite me on the bottom very, very soon. Very, very soon. Yes. Very, very soon indeed. Norris is the Dom of F1. Yes. He is. The similarities are striking. Absolutely striking. I was supposed to have a special guest on the show, but he seems to have disappeared. Yeah, he seems to have disappeared. Let's send him another message. He's not been on Facebook for 42 minutes now, so I don't know where he's gone. I can't even get the guests on these days, lads. It's getting ridiculous now. Getting ridiculous. Can't even get the guests on. Right, let's get back to what I was before we get back to that. It's Damon Hill versus Jack Villeneuve 30 years later. Yeah, it does feel a bit like that. Dom will get a new job, no problem. Great personality and looks. Yeah, he will. He will. He will. Mind you, saying that, there's a certain job that he was supposed to have turned up for that he hasn't done. Show my mods have put the... I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. Oh, every time I go to do something else... Where are we? Here we are. Right, put that down there. Put that down there. Put that on there. Right, here we go. This is... Hang on, I forgot to read it. Where's he gone? He's disappeared. Modifications to Yin Yang, couldn't give a bloody damn, and Buddha. I think this is... Hang on, I've got to make sure I go the right way here. I've got to make sure I go the right way here. Yeah. Right. This is... I think this is Yin Yang, couldn't give a damn. Is that Yin Yang, couldn't give a damn? And is this Buddha? Is that Buddha? I think so. So Yin Yang couldn't give a damn. I always just like that circuit. I don't know why, but it was pretty good. So instead of having this very tight and twisty bit here, he's gone for a sort of left-hand turn and then a sweeping right around the circuit like that. So it sort of ebbs and flows. I quite like that. That's pretty decent. Yeah, I like that. I will rate that 8 out of 10 for you. There you go. Seeing as though nobody else is doing it, I'll rate it 8 out of 10. I do like that. It's very good. There's a little bit of a curve here at the top here around the grandstands. Yes, 8 out of 10. I'm not so sure which track it is, but anyway. And this one, once again, is a straightening of the curve there. Very nice. I'll give that also an 8 out of 10. There you go, 8 out of 10. It gets the Hookster seal of approval. Yes, it does. The first few are Yin Yang, the last one is Buddha. Right, okay, gotcha. Oh, there's more. There's more. Hang on. There's more. There we go. There's more. So once again, it sort of accentuates the curve there, but sort of flattens it off a little bit and then comes round. Yes. I'll give that a 7 for that one. 7. And on this one, yeah, that's the bit with the grandstand, isn't it? Yes. And oh, that's the bit I've already mentioned. Well, I gave that I rated that 8 out of 10. Well done for that one. And this I presume must be Buddha. Yes, it is. There it is. It says so on the screen, Dave. Buddha International Circuit. There you go. So yes, once again a flattening of the curve because it sort of swept round to a sharper radius, didn't it, than that? So yeah, I like that. I like that. And we've got a bit down here as well. A little bit of a... Oh, yes, because the original track goes down further and then sweeps back again. And this is a shortening of that curve. Very nice. We'll also give that a 8 out of 10. There you go. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 cats said their owners preferred it. Whiskers. Right, there we go. Right, hang on a minute. Where is our special guest? Honestly, I don't think he's going to turn up. I'm going to sneeze. Woo! Joe! Hey, Fever. Hey, Fever. Where is he? This is outrageous. Well, I think you pretty much know who the special guest is anyway, so I'm just gonna, I'm gonna ring him. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna ring him. I'm gonna ring him. Let's ring him, lads. Let's ring him. Come on, answer the bloody phone. Answer the bloody phone. Got to put my headphones on now, so I won't be able to hear anything. Answer the bloody phone. Got rid of that horse you came part in the middle of the two. Yes, I noticed that. Headphones are all caught up in your mouse now. This is going from bad to worse, lads. Where's that music coming from? Where's that music coming from? What the? There's that music coming from. I thought I got rid of that. Right, that's better. Where is he? He's not there, is he? He's not there, everyone. Now, unfortunately, for Dom, he has got himself a girlfriend. So it is highly likely he could be right now. Yes, he could be stuffing the apple into the pie. Yes, you know, you've got to get that apple into that pie. You've got to get it right in there, you have. Yes, get that apple into the lovely apple pie. Yes, stuff it all in. Stuff all your apple in. Yes, and cook it in the oven. About gas mark 7. About 30 minutes. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, dear. Right. Let's get back to what I was doing with Christian Horner and... Oh, look at this, everyone. Jerry Halliwell in floods of tears and thinks Christian Horner has done nothing wrong. Oh no, the Spice Girl. The Spice Girl star is ready to stand by her husband. The F1 chief denies any wrongdoing and said on Monday, I completely deny these claims. What claims? What is going on? What claims? News of the allegations rocked the world of Formula One yesterday. Now the Sun says Jerry has been left in floods of tears as a result. What allegations? What the hell? What? I'm very confused right now. This surely can't be related to the... That was 17 months ago. And he was cleared. It's very weird. Red Bull's sacking of Christian Horner stunned the sporting world as Formula One's longest-serving team principal was suddenly removed with immediate effect. In a statement released on Wednesday confirming Horner's departure, Red Bull did not provide a reason for the 51-year-old's exit after 20 years at the helm. Sky Sports F1's Martin Brundle revealed Horner had told him no reason was given by Red Bull, who promoted Laurent Mekies from his position in charge of junior squad racing balls to replace the Brit. While a sudden mid-season departure of Horner comes as a shock, the turbulent nature of his final 18 months at the helm leaves plenty of potential reasons as to why Red Bull came to the decision. With the dust yet to settle on Horner's exit, Sky Sports F1 analyses the factors that could have played a part in his demise. Red Bull on a downward trend. After a record-breaking 2023 season that saw Max Verstappen robbed of the driver's title as Red Bull won 21 of the 22 races, they started 2024 in dominant style with 4 victories from 5 rounds. But they were suddenly caught by Ferrari and McLaren from the Miami Grand Prix in May 2024 onwards. That was probably around the time that Newey was deciding to up sticks and go, with Verstappen needing his early points buffer to hold off Lando Norris to claim his 4th successive driver's title. That roller coaster form from the second half of last year has continued this season, with Red Bull clearly a step behind McLaren with their growing deficit to the leaders approaching 300 points at the halfway point of the season. Horner has overseen periods where Red Bull has not been winning, so this is not a new situation. That is true. That is very true. However, the sudden drop in form within a regulation cycle was a concern and something that had already been seen in F1. While the dip would undoubtedly be of concern to the Red Bull hierarchy, Horner is only 6 months removed from achieving the rare feat of overseeing 4 drivers' titles in a row, so this season's performance alone was surely not enough to see him removed from his role. While Verstappen has probably been McLaren's most consistent challenger this season, an embarrassing sideshow for Horner has been playing out on the other side of the Red Bull garage. His judgment had already come under scrutiny when Sergio Perez had to be paid off by the team when he was dropped at the end of last season, just 6 months after receiving a contract extension. The situation deteriorated at the start of this year when Horner demoted Liam Lawson to Racing Bulls just 2 races into the season after he had decided to promote the New Zealander over the more experienced Yuki Tsunoda. The Japanese driver has since fared little better, generally finishing behind Lawson and his Racing Bulls teammate Isaac Hajar. It's not a new problem for Red Bull. Pierre Gasly and Alex Albon, who are both now established as extremely solid F1 drivers, were quickly let go in 2019 and 2020 after failing to match Verstappen. But the gulf between the team's cars this season has been more extreme than ever. Whether you view it as a poor driver selection or a fundamental issue in allowing the car to become too difficult to drive for anyone not named Max, neither theory reflects particularly well on Horner. Was it Verstappen or Horner? Now, I've already disputed this profusely because I've said that no driver would be above a team principal of 20 years of experience. That just doesn't happen. Drivers come and go all the time, so I don't believe this theory. But anyway, we'll continue. Red Bull effectively becoming a one-car team over the last couple of years has given Verstappen, and perhaps more importantly his advisors, immense power. While Verstappen's relationship with Horner always appeared solid, the same could not be said for his father, Jos. The pair were involved in a feud early in 2024 which saw the former F1 driver publicly call for Horner's departure. The situation appeared to steady, but there was a sense the extremity of the fallout would make it difficult for the relationship to ever be truly repaired. Meanwhile, the younger Verstappen has never attempted to disguise his trust and loyalty towards his father. With that in mind, fast forward to this summer when the big talking point in F1 over the last few weeks has been Verstappen's future. After Mercedes boss Toto Wolff confirmed conversations were taking place behind closed doors with the Dutchman's camp, which consists of his father plus manager Raymond I can't pronounce his name. One theory that has emerged following Horner's sacking is that with the team more reliant on Verstappen than ever, his camp could have used their leverage to pressure the owners into removing Horner by suggesting the 4-time world champion would be more likely to stay if there was a change at the top. Verstappen is contracted to Red Bull, and so there you go. He didn't even need to do that because he's under contract until 2028, but the deal is known to contain release clauses. After Wolff's recent comments, Verstappen refused to commit his future to the team as he largely avoided questions on the topic. It will therefore be fascinating to see how the situation plays out. If Verstappen stays next year, some might assume a link. If he leaves, that notion would be dispelled. Allegations against Horner still having an impact. The biggest blow to Horner's authority and standing at Red Bull came in February 2024 when allegations of inappropriate behaviour were made against him by a female colleague. The nature of the allegations, which he denied throughout, placed Horner's position in jeopardy, but he survived something of a media frenzy and was cleared by a Red Bull investigation. An appeal against the decision made by the female Red Bull employee was then dismissed. It was around this situation that Horner's feud with Jos Verstappen blew up, and with the Dutchman saying the accusations had made Horner's position unattainable. Horner had enough support from at least part of the team's ownership to remain, but for whatever reason it appears to have diminished. Sky Sports News' Craig Slater said on Wednesday Red Bull co-owner Charlie Uvidny had previously been an ally of Christian Horner's and had supported him while his investigations into some issues at the company involving Horner had been ongoing for the last couple of years. The female member of staff making allegations which 2 internal investigations cleared him off. Uvidna stood by Horner during this time. My understanding is that support has eventually gone away. The scandal also closely coincided with some extremely high-profile departures from Red Bull. While movement of personnel is very normal within F1, the loss of 3 of the most important figures in Red Bull's success did not look good for Horner. The most significant was undoubtedly legendary F1 designer Adrian Newey, who had been with Horner at Red Bull from almost the very beginning. A once close relationship between the pair had deteriorated with the allegations against Horner understood to have been a factor in Newey's decision to leave, which was confirmed in May 2024 before he later joined Aston Martin as managing technical partner. Before Newey's exit, chief designer Rob Marshall had departed in 2023 to join McLaren. McLaren upsurging Red Bull as a sports dominant team might be something to do with that. Then most recently, sporting director Jonathan Wheatley left to become team principal at Sauber, the outfit that will become Audi next year. While some departures are inevitable, allowing three stewards to exit in such a short period doesn't look great, especially with results dipping off the back of it. There's also been significant change in the dynamic above Horner. Since the death of Red Bull co-founder Dietrich Mateschitz in October 2022, there has been an apparent power struggle to establish control of the team. Horner was at the centre of it and had the backing from Thailand's Udvidna, but not Mark Mateschitz, the son of Dietrich Mateschitz, who owns 49% of the business. Mateschitz hasn't retained hands-on control of the team in the same way his father did, with Red Bull head of sport Oliver Mitsnoff, who also oversees the company's football operations, becoming more prominent. It was Mitsnoff who was responsible for thanking Horner for his service in the statement, via which Red Bull confirmed the sacking. Horner wielded significant power within the organisation, but that appeared to have eroded from 2022 onwards, even with the success he was still enjoying on track. Ted Kravitz said, "It seems to be the Austrian side of the business, backed by Jos Verstappen, has won the power struggle. They have managed to convince Christian's backers that it was not tenable for him to carry on. What was it related to will come out in time." So there you go. There's the speculation. I've got someone leave me messages. Hang on a minute. Right, where do we get to? Shall we talk about the race at Silverstone? I don't know. I think I've said pretty much everything I could have said in that video on Monday. Yes, it was Silverstone. The two McLaren drivers trying to see who can score the least A balls. One crashes at Saudi, one messes up on his laps at Bahrain, one's left the Australian beach, and one slowed up in the British rain. They do love a balls up. Yes, they do. Christian Horner managed Red Bull for 405 races, 124 wins and 14 championships. Whatever reason, they are fourth in the constructors and are effectively a one-car operation and has been outed as a, pest. I feel they may have something to do with it, lads. It may have something to do with it. But as I say, it was 17 months ago and he was cleared. So it's very, very weird that this has come out now. I've got to tell you the Dommy excuse because he's just sent me a message. Here it is. He says, "Hey, sorry Dave, I fell asleep and I feel wiped out." There you go. That's his excuse for not coming on Hookster tonight. He feels wiped out. I've just told him that Matty D's here waiting for him as well. I don't know whether that's going to give him the encouragement just to crawl up out of his bed and go, "Hi guys, hi, how you doing? I'm going back to bed now, bye bye." I don't know whether that's going to work or not, but I've tried my best. I've tried my best. Got no reply from him so far. Let's see if there's any reply. No. He's probably fallen back to sleep again. You know what he's like. Okay, I'm back. I was just trying to sort out some messages. Doesn't look like our special guest is going to join us tonight. Red Bull has always allowed their lead drivers to effectively control the team. This is true. Christian Horner, man, I've read that. Karen Horner, as they called him in 2021. Unfortunately, in sports, winning solves everything. That's very true. Very true. I'm sure I read the contract, though, that they had to be 6 or lower for the team principal getting sacked clause to come in. I'm sure it was 6 or lower. At the moment, Max is, what, 3rd? So they're nowhere near that situation. So they can't have claimed it on that. So obviously some other reason. My phone is about to go. Oh, there you go. Well, I think what we'll do is we'll wrap it up there. Thanks so much for watching us, everyone, tonight for another Hookster Talks from me and Mr. TB the Bear. Everyone's favourite bear. I say we were supposed to have a guest which would have extended the show a bit, but unfortunately he's gone to sleep because he's wiped out, the poor little lamb. He's only in his 30s, you know. Yeah. I know what he's going to be like when he gets to my age. TB the Bear. Anyway, look out for my TB AI pictures. Well, not mine, but they'll be sent to me. There'll be more shortly. I'll be posting them on Discord. TB's got his own Discord channel. God help us. God help us all. God help us all. Anyway, thank you to Paddock69. Thank you for Mr. Regara. Thank you for Pinal Plessy as well for joining us in the stream tonight. Matthew D'Souza was in there. I'm sorry, Matt. I tried to get Dom, but he's just not playing ball tonight. He's not playing ball tonight. So thank you to Matt for being there. Mr. Regara, thank you. Polish Eddie was in there at some point. Hello to Polish Eddie. Jeff Dodson, of course, giving us the AI pictures. Thank you very much to Jeff. And I think that was everyone. Yes, it was. No Will F1 tonight. Oh my goodness. Shock, horror, breaking news. Breaking news. No Will F1 tonight. Anyway, thanks everyone. You have been awesome as always. And I'll catch you in the next video.